Knowledge versus wisdom, wisdom versus knowledge. What is your take on knowledge versus wisdom or wisdom versus knowledge? Do you know the difference between the two? Are you interested to know the difference between the two? I'm going to do my best to try and keep this under 8 minutes, so it's going to be short, snappy, to the point. Hi, it's Ante from Freetown Minds. I hope you are safe and well. If you have been following my journey, you'll see that I've been documenting pretty much most of what I've been going through over the coming close to a year now. So today I'm going to be talking about wisdom versus knowledge, or knowledge versus wisdom. There is a difference, there is a big difference, and there's a very important difference as well. So I'm going to jump straight in now and just basically say knowledge is the best way to describe and explain the two is knowledge is the theory, so that's the theory, and the wisdom is the action, the practical. So if someone is knowledgeable, you have got the great theory, you've read your books, you've gone through the journals, you've studied hard, you've got your degree, you've got your master's, you've got your PhD. But then if you've got your the wisdom, you've actually put it into constant practice. You've obviously gone through the education side, through the theory side, but then also you've got the actual experience as well. So the best way I explain it is your wisdom is the knowledge, but once you've applied that knowledge, it becomes experience, and that experience then manifests into wisdom. You could call it experience, but I just think wisdom sounds a lot cooler. So that is my description and explanation on the difference between wisdom and knowledge. Again, it's very important because some people get taken away more on the education side of it as well. But I just want to obviously bring it back to a level that the experience is very important as well. And you can have a scenario, just thinking of on the feet, you can have a scenario where you could be in an unfortunate event where you need surgery for a life-threatening illness that you've got, and then you have to look at a surgeon or a specialist doctor, and then you can have someone who is experienced, very knowledgeable, has a lot of knowledge in that field, and you can have someone who is wise in that field, has the practical knowledge. So the person with the wisdom hasn't really got, or doesn't have the degrees or the PhD, but they've performed that surgery constantly. And then you've got the person who has the theory and the knowledgeable experience, but they've never done that surgery. Who are you going to go for? So you go and ask both doctors, um, what is the process and procedure on this. The first one, the knowledgeable doctor, explains it articulately, they explain it beautifully, that you feel really comfortable. You're just about to say, yes, I'm going to go with this person because I've got degree, PhD, etc. And you say, how many times have you performed this the surgery? No. But in theory, this would happen. So how confident would you be in that person? Not very. So in theory, you'll be confident with him, but you go to the other person who may not have the PhDs, the degrees, etc., and you say to that person, "How many times have you performed this surgery?" Well, here's my list of clients and my list of patients, and we've got a 100% success rate. We've operated on the last 30 people we've done. Everyone's had a full recovery. So what's going to go on in your brain is you're going to have a bit of a scramble, and you're literally just going to go for the person who's got the experience more. So that's my brief overview of explaining the experience or knowledge versus wisdom. And that unfortunately happens in life as well, when you've got someone who has got a tremendous amount of academic experience versus a person who's got the experience as well. So that actually a mindset tweak, because it is a bit of a mindset tweak. So hopefully people understanding the deeper message to this. So that mindset tweak is, it's great, and that you have got the theory, you've got the experience, but what a lot of people are looking for is the reassurance of where have you done it, how many times have you done it, what was your lessons learned, what was your success rate. So for anyone that has got the knowledge and you are struggling to basically get the experience, you just obviously need to keep the focus, keep the repetition, and keep the massive action, because you will triumph, you will get the wisdom, you will get the experience, you will manifest that knowledge into massive action, which will become wisdom. It's Dante from Freetown Mindset. Hopefully, it's been of use. If you have got a little takeaway from this, then please give it a thumbs up, put some comments below, and I will see you on the next video. Take care.